So Elon Musk starts a new political party, the American Party. Now, as you know, Anthony Perry, I'm independent. I've been independent my entire life. Never been a Democrat, never been a Republican. I'm gonna look into this party. I am for a third party. And I've said this before. I think every other political party, you got the Democrats and the Republicans. I think all the Tea Party, Libertarian Party, the Green Party, the American Party, whatever. I think all of those should have their own caucus to where we got three candidates on every election. Because I like to see personally, I like to see the Democratic or Republican Party collapse. I hope this new party, this America Party, uh, secedes or take difference. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that. As a black man, I'm speaking from a black perspective. So if you ain't black, you probably won't understand it, and I'm not talking to you on this particular moment. But the Democrat and Republican parties treat black people the exact same for totally different reasons. The Democratic Party, they good at just talking and talk that good game, but don't really do nothing for black folks. Why? Because the majority of them going to vote for them anyway. So it goes, it's an old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So why would, and I'm just thinking about the white senior leadership of the Democratic Party. Why would you do something for a group of people that's going to vote for you anyway?
How come, how come we see Democrats in our communities every 4 years? And then where y'all at? You know, our struggle hasn't slowed down, right? We're still struggling to get our people on their feet. You know, yeah, we've got some successful people. I would say me and you have a certain level of success, right? In this society in terms of becoming a professional and being able to, college educated and all that, and that's great. But we still have a very broad base of our society, of our community that is struggling. We're still struggling with fatherless families and those kind of things. Where's the Democrat Party at? You know what I'm saying? You guys show up every 4 years. You go into our churches, you dance, you show your face and you smile and you do the jitterbug and all of that. And then you don't see it. And another symptom of that, or another result of that, is that you see that blacks don't vote in midterms, right? You get out in the main election every 4 years, but what about the midterm election? Black voters don't vote in midterm elections. I just don't see the Democrat Party as being a party that has truly helped push the black community forward. They've given us welfare. They've given us, all these things to help us be dependent on government subsidies.
Exactly.
But they haven't helped us become independent. And now, as we grow and become more independent, now they think that they can come and lecture us and talk down to us and tell us we need to vote Democrat. Nah, man.
Nope.
Nah, man.
And it's the same thing, Democrats and Republicans. The Democrats don't do nothing for blacks because you're going to vote for them anyway. And the Republicans, they don't do nothing for blacks, so they're like, hey, you ain't going to vote for us anyway. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. We get treated the same by both parties. The only thing I will say about the Democratic Party is at least they act like they like black folks. And they only come around, we only got 3 months before the election. That's the only attention we get, 3 months before the general election. After that, I holler at y'all in 3 years and 9 months.
Yeah. One thing I will say though, and I know a lot of people might not, take this too well, but I seen Donald Trump go in places that Barack Obama wouldn't go. I seen Donald Trump in some of the grimiest neighborhoods in Detroit. You see what I'm saying? I seen him doing some things. Now I'm not advocating for this guy. All I'm saying is we have a need as well, right? And you can't just show up like we say every 4 years and expect our vote, right? I heard these people say that Barack Obama didn't even come here to meet with us, right? Where President Trump did. I just got a lot of problems with the whole thing. Personally, I do welcome a third party. I certainly want to learn more about it. I don't think the Libertarian Party or the Green Party has serviced the black community. But it is something new, and it is something that I think deserves our attention.
Absolutely, and as we researched it, because it just came out a couple days ago, and so I will be doing some research, and if it makes sense, we go from there.
Absolutely.
And as everyone is out there, I want to speak on behalf. I got some tips. I want to speak on some that's very that means a lot to me, that I care about, and that's our pets.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some summer tips for some pet owners. Okay, just really quick. Number one, when you walking your dog and your dog takes a poop, clean up your dog poop. I don't care how small or pretty your little Shih Tzu is, even if the poop is a little bit littler, or if you got a Rottweiler, you just left with big old chunks right there. Clean your dog poop up. That is so irritating. I cannot stand going to my backyard or walking somewhere and I see a bunch of dog poop. 2, keep your dog on a leash. 1 is safety, and then 2, everybody don't want your dog coming up to them. I mean, even me. I love pets. I used to work at PetSmart when I was a kid. I've had Rottweilers, Bulldogs, Boxers. I love pets. I love dogs. However, I don't want everybody's dog just running up to me. I mean, some days I may have a suit on and I don't want that dog hair rubbing all over me. I'm going somewhere. So please be respectful. Everybody don't want your dog running up to them, even though they may be friendly. Everybody don't want your dog running up to them.
Yeah, I'm more of a cat guy personally. I like cats more than dogs. But I agree, man. Clean up after your dog, man. I live in a big apartment complex, and we have a front yard in the front. We got grass and trees in the front of our yard, in our front of our apartment, and in the back of the apartment we have this backyard where we can go. Me and the kids go out and play baseball, whatever, hit the ball around, whatever. But people love their pets, man, and I respect that, and I love animals. You know what I'm saying? I really do love animals, but you gotta clean up after your dog.
Clean up after.
We're all, whenever we get out of the car, we're going, watch out for the poop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So take care of your dog, man. My summer tip, Anthony, would be, man, if you got time, I know people work. If you got time, man, take your kids to the beach, man. Take your kids to the pool. Get them out of the house for 2 or 3 or 4 hours at a time. Let them run around. The water will really not only re-energize them and reinvigorate them, but it'll also calm them down, man. So that's my summer tip, man. Get outside, take your kids to the pool or to the beach. You know what I'm saying? And it's also, I would say it's a great mental, release for individuals and adults, man. Get out and relax, man. The water is a great place, man. I love being in the water. It's a great, relaxing environment, and I would encourage all parents to get out to the water, whether it's the pool or the beach, and take your kids, man. Let them spend some time out there. Great time to spend. Great family time down at the beach, man.
Absolutely. And just one food for thought for those that's thinking about getting pets. And I want to tailor this to a narrow group. For those that may think about getting a dog in particular, maybe live in a small place where they can't go outside, maybe an apartment building on the 3rd floor, there's no front or backyard, and you are a working person who is gone all day. please think before you get a pet, because pets need time to go outside and play.
They're like children, man.
Yeah, you
They
gotta
have to be
spend
taken
time.
care of, man.
And that's not right. You got a pet in the house 23 and a half hours out the day, and you take them for a quick 10-minute walk in the morning, a quick 10-minute walk at night, and they just in the house all day. That's just food for thought. So please, guys, man, if you can't handle a pet, don't get one.
It's a little inhumane in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Something bottled up inside for 23 hours out of the day. Yeah, man. I agree with that, man. A pet is like a child. It
Yeah.
deserves our time and our attention. If you don't have that time to give to really nurture that pet, you may want to think twice about taking on becoming a pet owner.
That's it. And to close it up, and one last thing. Quit leaving your dogs in the car with the windows up. I don't even advise you, especially we in the Southwest, we in California, especially, California, Arizona, Nevada, in the desert states where it's really desert or even humid in the East Coast. But please, pets, and please don't leave them in the car.
Take care of your pets, man.
Thank you guys. God bless you.